Hello and welcome to our presentation on Chapter 11 titled Project Risk Management. Risk management is very important in the context of project management. You see, by definition, a project is something that is unique and something that hasn't been done before. If you're a pioneer, if you're working on something unique and something that has not been done before, then you're facing a lot of risks. As Warren Buffett once said about himself and his partner Charlie Munger, he said that Charlie and I, we applaud brave pioneers and explorers, but we prefer to skip the ride. So, as you probably know, Warren Buffett doesn't like investing into new high-tech companies simply because he thinks that this is something he doesn't understand, and also that the risk in those new endeavors, new startup projects is very high. He likes well-established companies such as Coca-Cola, Wrigley, so that he and his partner Charlie can completely understand their business and most importantly their long-term outlook. So new things, new innovative things are risky by definition. According to the Chaos Report by the Standish Group, the failure rate of IT projects can be very high. Of course, the success rate of IT projects has improved over the last couple of decades, but it's still substantial if you compare IT projects to such projects as in construction and other well-established industries that have been around for centuries. So there is high risk involved in every project. What it means for a project manager is that when you're initiating a project, which is something new, something that hasn't been done before, you're facing a big chance that something will go wrong and unfortunately your project will fail, at least in one of the three important constraints, which is time, budget, or scope. That's why it is essential to think about risks if you're undertaking a new project. And this is what this chapter is about. It helps you to understand better what risk means, what kind of risks a typical IT project manager may have, also how to analyze those risks, how to predict those risks, and how to develop various strategies and tactics for possibly addressing risk that may emerge in the future. To be more specific, those are the kind of topics we'll cover in Chapter 11. First of all, we'll talk about the importance of project risk management. Then we'll go into definitions. We'll try to define risk and also talk about various categories of risks such as positive and negative risks. In part 3, we'll talk about, we'll have an overview of project risk management processes, and then we'll start talking about those high-level project risk management processes in detail. In subsequent parts, we'll talk about planning for risks, identifying risks. We will also talk about some methodologies that are used in those stages, such as qualitative risk analysis, quantitative risk analysis. We'll talk about planning risk responses, monitoring and controlling risks. Towards the end, we will talk about some software that is available to assist project managers in risk management, and we'll conclude this video presentation with a chapter summary. So these are the topics we'll cover as a part of Chapter 11 devoted to project risk management.